These are the top 4 best primary weapons and stratagems against the new automatons right now. And these loadouts have done wonders for your boy. They are goated against the automatons, especially the new fire ones. Those guys are so annoying, bro. Now first up, we got the Plaz 101 Scorcher, which this weapon is just beautiful, bro, especially for the bots, man. It does 200 damage and it is good against heavily armored enemies. Like, this thing melts through them like it's butter, bro. Like, there's not even, this weapon is also, I mean, it's pretty good against the Terminus too, if you want to take it there. It was good against the Illuminate, but you know what happens to them. Them guys are gone, done for. I don't think they're coming back. If they do it, they're probably gonna be stronger. But that's not the point of today's video. Also, there's one downside to the Plaz 101 Scorcher, and that's the ammo, in my opinion. If the ammo was, like, if we had a bigger clip or just more clips, it would be a really all-around weapon. Like, it would just be goated. Probably the best weapon in the game, in my opinion. But, on to the next one. For the stratagems, we're going to be using the shield generator because, you know, the shield generator is really clutch, especially for those stray energy blasts, and when you're running through open fields, it's really going to help you out. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, the shield generator has tanked a 500 kilo and multiple explosions for me. Like, I'm not even going to lie. It is very handy against the bots. And for that second stratagem, you're going to want to bring the good old Quasar Cannon. You cannot go wrong with the Quasar Cannon. It is self-explanatory. I mean, this was like the best weapon in the game when the game first launched, and it is still the best weapon in the game. I want to say in my opinion, but I can't really say in my opinion because it really is like the best weapon. If you hit any target's weak spot with the Quasar Cannon, it's done. Like, it's game over for whatever you just hit with that thing. I mean, like, especially long range, yo, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's damn near one shot and everything, except for a factory strider. But we got something for that though. That's where we're gonna take the G31 Ultimo. You can one-shot factory striders if you go right up under the belly and you shoot a little trap door right there. But it does come at a cost. I'm not gonna lie, you might kill yourself when you do it because of how close it is. You might want to stand like, you might not die. If you stand a little far back and you shoot the stomach, you might take a little damage. I ain't gonna lie, but you're not gonna die. Alright, it's gonna one-shot factory striders. I literally had a whole factory strider battle. Like, I was fighting like freaking 7 factory striders at one time. It felt like by myself. I'm not gonna lie, I was putting in work. If you want to see me live stream, go ahead and join that live. But that's not what we're talking about. And for our 2 red beam stratagems, you're gonna want to take the 380 Barrage. Alright, this thing is just devious, alright? Don't use this if you have teammates around the area. You will smoke them, I ain't even gonna lie. They are devious. Now, for the second one, you might this is like a all-round goated stratagem. The 500 kilo, bro. It is, I can't name one thing it's not good for. I mean, it just blows shit up. Like, it's literally, it's very good. Is it accurate? No. Is the 3mm, is the 380 accurate? No. But I tell you right now, whatever is in the vicinity of that motherfucker, is done. It's done. Like, especially the 380, bro. All you gotta do is throw it and then run. It's destroying whatever you throw out there. Especially for them new Hulks, bro. Them new Hulks are so annoying, bro. And there is a lot of them spawn now. Like, a lot of them. Because I think there might be a little bit weaker, but a lot more Hulks spawn. And I don't know what it is, but they need to turn that motherfucking setting off. I ain't gonna lie, I damn near threw my controller through the damn wall the other day. Next up, we have the double-edged sickle. Now, this weapon does not do as much damage as the Plaz 101 did, which did, this weapon only does 55 damage now. Now look, hear me out now, that sounds bad, but bro, this weapon is actually freaking goaty, y'all. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. If you wanna use an all-around weapon, use this weapon right here. Like, people sleep on the double-edged sickle, bro. This thing has pretty much infinite ammo. It only has infinite ammo. You can't, the only way you need to stop shooting is if you start taking too much damage. But to prevent that, all you gotta do is put on a fire-resistant armor. And when you put on the fire-resistant armor, I swear you have like 30 seconds of just pure grata-ta-ta. No reloading, just pure grata-ta-ta. You feel me? And then not only that, but depending on which map you're on, is gonna depict how fast the battery in it runs out. I say if you're on a cold planet, my buddy, you're Gucci. you're a Gucci McPoochie. But now if you're on a really hot planet, I probably wouldn't recommend taking this. Or if you're on like a desert planet, I wouldn't recommend taking it. I recommend taking the Plaz or one of the other ones I'm going to show you later. But this is like really freaking good. It melts through light armor enemies. It does take a minute, but you can take down medium armor enemies as well. And this thing is just butter, y'all. Like, it is butter, bro. And it is also my most used weapon in the game. Like, I use this weapon damn near 24/7. And for your first stratagem, you're gonna want to bring the Commando. And the Commando is it's a very slept on stratagem. I see people really use this anymore. Ever since like a couple months ago, people just don't use this anymore. I don't know why. It is so freaking good. And the recall time is literally fast. Like, I think it's like a minute probably. I think. I'm gonna have to reach. I'm probably wrong, but it's literally like low as hell, like probably in the minute range. You could take out Factory Striders with this. It might take a couple of shots, but you can take out Factory Striders with the Commando. You can also take off their gun, which is very helpful. You can destroy those new giant base things, which I didn't even know you could do that. You could destroy them with one rocket straight into the little tunnel. Destroy that thing, one hit. Also, you already know you can blow up Hulks with one hit if you hit them from behind. Sometimes it does take two, it depends on how far you are. And you can also, which is a very, very helpful thing, it has a laser beam on it. So you could literally sit back and just snipe them boys, bro. Snipe them boys. It does massive damage as well. Massive damage, alright. And for the second one, we're gonna go ahead and run the supply pack, because the rockets in it run out pretty fast. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna be stimming a lot, and you're gonna be moving around a lot. You're gonna be doing a lot of stuff, all right? So that supply pack is really gonna come in clutch. The supply pack always comes in clutch for me, especially because I'm a person. I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to the stems. All right, I'm addicted to the stems. I stem my character when I'm just running in a straight line and I don't have enough stamina. I'm stemming. You feel me? I'm that guy. But I love stems, and if you love stems too, which you probably do, I would recommend the supply pack. Not only that, it refills your ammo. And that's really good because I'm not gonna lie, every loadout I bring is the G31 Ultima. It's like the freaking top dog of the fucking secondary weapons, y'all. Like, I can't name another secondary weapon that is this good, because it is just like, the only downside about it is it doesn't have long range. Like, you can kill yourself really easily with it, but it does so much damage. That's why the supply pack is goated for this one. And for our two red wing stratagems, we are going to bring the orbital laser and the eagle airstrike. Alright, the orbital laser is self-explanatory. It's been in the game for so long now. Everybody should know how that bad boy works. Goes after the biggest target on the battlefield, annihilates them. I ain't gonna lie, there's not nothing the orbital laser cannot take out. It could take out Factory Striders, freaking Hulks, what are those things called? The Fabricators. It could literally wipe out anything, alright? But the guy controlling the damn laser, he is a little drunk sometimes, and he does tend to fucking kill you. And also your teammates, because he doesn't have any sense of direction. He obviously can't tell when you're down there. I don't know how, but he just smokes your ass. And also, the eagle airstrike is like just a really good one overall, because like most of the time when you're fighting automatons, you're usually behind cover fighting them, because like nobody really just goes out in the open like fighting the Terminids. You just spraying and praying. You're actually strategizing a little bit. So when you use that eagle airstrike, it's very precise. It's a lot more precise than most of the other things in this game. So when you throw it, you actually, because I'm pretty sure it goes from right to left every time, right? It goes right from left. That thing is literally goated, especially because most of the enemies on the battlefield be small tier to medium tier. The big guys do take damage too from it, so it gets them really weak for you. So I highly recommend bringing that bad boy. It is really good. And for one of the best loadouts in my opinion is the accelerator rifle, which does 350 damage per bullet. It is fire. And it's also a burst. It's like it's burst. You gotta charge it up to shoot it. This thing is effective long range, so if you're a long range shooter, this is perfect for you. This bad boy does mad damage. I'm talking about just one burst at somebody and they're done. One burst at somebody and they're dunezos. You feel me? Not only that, these things can also, those towers, it can knock down those towers too. Not the big ones, like the little miniature ones that are like spinning around. Do not get that. I don't know what they're called, but do not get that confused with the stratagem towers, because those things are not coming down with that. That's why you have the G31 Ultimum. You pull that motherfucker out, and guess what? You're one-shotting it. Alright? That bad boy is goated. And for our stratagems, we're going to bring the Quasar Cannon, which is self-explanatory. I already explained that. It is a goated weapon. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Probably the best support weapon in the game. Besides Flamethrower now. Flamethrower, that's Hall of Fame. That will always be my special baby right there. But other than that, we're also going to bring the EMS mortar, because the bots just, it is very good to use the EMS mortar against the bots. I mean, like, they just have no control over it. It's basically like they're just freezing them. And if you position it good, they can't destroy it. So you're just over there, boom, freezing them. Well, I'm gonna just use the word stun. Stun is better. Boom, stunning them. Boom, stunning them. Boom, stunning them. If it's in a good position, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna be set for whatever territory or mission you have to defend or whatever thing you have to do. You're gonna be set, bro. Especially if you and another teammate bring one, so you both have EMS mortar sentries, goated. And we're also gonna do orbital laser for our red beam. We're only bringing one red beam, alright? One red beam. That orbital laser is going to carry. And also we're going to bring the Gallading Sentry. Alright, the Gallading Sentry is very, very underused. Alright, I don't see enough people using it. I guess it's because once we started getting the anti-tank and placements and stuff like that, I guess it was unnecessary. But this weapon is still in my heart, y'all. This is a very good sentry. It can take down every variant of enemies with enough shots, of course. It is very good, especially for defending you while you're doing missions and for solo runs. I found that for solo runs, you want to bring more green stratagems and support stratagems instead of red beams. So this is more like a solo build if you're going by yourself. It's really good. And this is probably the funnest primary to use, is the Punisher Plasma, doing 250 points of damage per shot. That is damn near a miniature grenade right there. And the thing that makes this thing so fun to use is that it launches the freaking enemies you hit crazy distances. Like those little guys that sit in that chair, if you hit them, bro, they just go flying off the thing. And not only that, but this weapon is really good against armored enemies, because it doesn't even take their armor off. It just straight knocks them out just like that. Like, it was really good. I recommend using this from time to time. Just to switch things up a little bit, because I wouldn't really put it in the class of a shotgun, but I wouldn't put it in the class of an AR. I just call it like an energy rifle, because that's literally what it is. And this pairs really good with the EMS mortar. Really good with the EMS mortar. It's really good with that. So I always bring, if I'm using Punisher Plasma, I'm bringing the EMS mortar. And maybe some stun grenades. I'm not really doing like a whole loadout. I'm just telling you like the best primary stratagems. So if you use a stun grenade, it does make it a lot more easier to maneuver with this gun. And for your last stratagem, you are going to bring the good old jolly motherfucking Gallading Sentry, because not a lot of people use it, but it is really good. And I need to start incorporating this more into my loadouts, because like now that I've started using it more, I've really started to realize like how good it actually is. Like, I don't use it because I like to have control over my things I use, but it's actually been growing on me. I'm not even gonna lie, it has been growing on me, and it is very good to use, especially when you're doing solo runs.
And lastly, you're gonna go ahead and slap on the good old Quasar Cannon, because you can't go wrong with the Quasar Cannon. Like I said, the Quasar Cannon is top 10 all-time Helldiver weapons. I don't care what nobody says. Especially if we're talking about for the bots. Come on now. For our one red beam stratagem, because yes, we're only going to need one red beam this time. We're going to use orbital laser, because orbital laser is going to cook all the enemies. And I've already discussed what orbital laser does. Orbital laser is just overall 7 out of 10 stratagem. I mean, it's just like the freaking 500 kg. You know, it's not great, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty good against the bots. Now, there are some circumstances that it's not good, because it can just kill you. Like some missions, like the mission I'm doing right here, which is a defend mission where I just have to eradicate the Automaton forces. The beam did slash me a couple of times, because it's a very dense space, and a lot of enemies are like in one area. So I mean, if you're doing missions like that, I'll recommend probably something different. But orbital laser, it gets the job done. Even if it does kill you a couple times, it's still gonna kill a lot of enemies at the end of the day.